Today is the last day for the withdrawal of candidature for the second phase of Lok Sabha elections. 97 constituencies spread over 13 states and union territories will go to polls in this phase on the 18th of April. All 39 parliamentary constituencies of Tamil Nadu will go to polls in this phase. Voting will also take place for 14 seats in Karnataka, 10 in Maharashtra, 8 in Uttar Pradesh, 5 seats each in Assam, Bihar and Odisha, 3 each in Chhattisgarh and West Bengal, 2 in Jammu and Kashmir, and 1 seat each in Manipur, Tripura and Puducherry. The Lok Sabha elections will start on 11th of April and continue till 19th of May in 7 phases, and the counting of votes will be held on 23rd of May. Also in Odisha, today is the last day for the withdrawal of candidature for second phase on 35 assembly seats. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi will hold several public meetings in Odisha, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh today. In Odisha, PM Modi will address a campaign rally in Jaipur. In Telangana, he will be addressing a public meeting at Mehboob Nagar. The state will witness the first Lok Sabha election after its formation. Mehboob Nagar's sitting MP, AP Jitendra Reddy, who has been denied a ticket from Telangana Rajya Samiti, is also expected to join the BJP in the presence of Prime Minister Modi. And in Andhra Pradesh, PM Modi will address an election rally at Kurnool. All the constituencies where PM Modi are going to speak are going to polls in the first phase on 11th of April. And assembly polls are being held simultaneously with the Lok Sabha elections in Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday launched BJP's election campaign from Uttar Pradesh's Meerut, and addressing an election rally. Prime Minister Modi said that his government has taken decisive actions and has not indulged in sloganeering. He said that there is no such person in the country and no such corner of the country that has been left out of development during his rule. Calling the SP-BSP alliance in the state as political opportunism, PM Modi said that there will be no development in the state if people vote for these two parties. Targeting also the Congress party, PM Modi said that the party is making false promises to the people.
जो लोग अरे गरीबों का बैंक का खाता 70 साल तक नहीं खुलवा पाए, वो कहते तुम्हारे खाते में पैसे डालेंगे। कोई भरोसा करेगा क्या? अरे जो खाता नहीं खुलवा सकता है, वो खाते में डाल सकता है क्या? अभी पिछले चुनाव में 2 लड़कों का खेल देखा। ये 2 लड़कों से बुआ बबुआ तक पहुंचने में जो तेजी दिखाई गई है, बड़ी गजब है जी। भाइयों और बहनों, इन लोगों के लिए सत्ता से बढ़कर कुछ भी नहीं है।
And also addressing another rally at Rudrapur in Uttarakhand, Prime Minister Modi blamed the previous Congress-led government for the delays in acquiring military equipment for the country. He said that the party was more focused on commissions from defense deals. He said that the Congress sat on the deal for the Rafale fighter jet as it was focusing on the kickbacks and not on national security.
अटल जी की सरकार ने राफेल जहाज खरीदने की शुरुआत की थी, लेकिन कांग्रेस 10 वर्षों तक उस सौदे पर बैठी रही। क्यों? क्यों? क्योंकि मलाई नहीं मिल रही थी। वायुसेना की जरूरत को देखते हुए इस काम को आगे बढ़ाया और अगले कुछ महीने में ही राफेल हमारी सैन्य ताकत को मजबूत करेंगे।
And as Lok Sabha general elections race gather pace, BJP President Amit Shah will hold election meetings in West Bengal and in Bihar. Amit Shah will address his first public meeting at Alipurdwar in West Bengal, and then he will hold an election rally in Bihar's Aurangabad. Congress President Rahul Gandhi will hold an election campaign in Haryana, and he will join party's Parivartan Yatra. Besides this, he will also address corner meetings in Yamuna Nagar, in Kurukshetra and in Ladwa. And Congress's Priyanka Gandhi is going to visit Ayodhya today. She will launch party's campaign for the Faizabad Lok Sabha seat. And TRS President and Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao will address a series of election rallies for the Lok Sabha elections today. Chandrasekhar Rao will address two meetings on 29th of March for the Nalgonda Lok Sabha seat and in Hyderabad for the Sikandrabad and Shevela constituencies. And earlier, the Congress party on late Thursday night issued a fresh list of 31 candidates for the Lok Sabha elections. The party has fielded Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot's son Vaibhav from Jodhpur and former BJP leader Jaswant Singh's son Manvendra from Barmer. The party's latest list has 19 candidates for Rajasthan and 6 each for Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat. And with this, the number of total candidates announced by the party for the Lok Sabha polls has now reached 293. News from Uttar Pradesh now, where the Samajwadi Party on Thursday announced 5 more candidates for the Lok Sabha seats in Uttar Pradesh. The seats for which the candidates have been declared are Moradabad, Bareilly, Unnao, Jhansi and Kushinagar. So far, the party has announced the names of 27 candidates in the 37 seats that it is contesting in alliance with Mayawati's Bahujan Samaj Party and Ajit Singh's Rashtriya Lok Dal. In Uttar Pradesh, elections will be held in 7 phases from 11th of April to 19th of May, and the counting of votes will take place on 23rd of May. And now, BJP Chief Amit Shah has accused the previous Congress government in Assam of setting illegal immigrants in the state. Addressing 2 election rallies in Assam's Kaliabor and Jorhat on Thursday, the BJP president asserted that no one will be allowed to enter Assam illegally if the BJP secures a second term at the centre. He said, only Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the BJP can ensure security for the country and not the Congress party. Amit Shah also slammed the Congress party for demanding proof of the damage caused by the Indian Air Force's Balakot airstrike inside Pakistan.
सबसे बड़ा काम भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने किया है, तो घुसपैठियों को रोकने का काम भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने किया है। और मैं आपको आश्वस्त कराने आया हूं, मोदी जी को फिर एक बार प्रधानमंत्री बना दीजिए। आसाम में से एक घुसपैठियों को चुन कर हम आसाम के बाहर भेजने का काम ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी की नरेंद्र मोदी।
And the CPI-M released its manifesto for the Lok Sabha polls on Thursday. The manifesto promises to provide unemployment allowance and also enforce a farmer's right to sell their produce at the minimum support price, which is at least 50% higher than the total cost of production. The party's manifesto also promised a statutory minimum wage of not less than 18,000 rupees per month. The manifesto also promises universal public distribution system with 35 kilograms of food grains per family.
The strength of the CPI-M and the left must be increased in the 17th Lok Sabha. Thirdly, to ensure an alternative secular government to be formed at the centre after the election. And this secular government not only to defend our constitutional republic, which is under severe attack.
And Congress President Rahul Gandhi said on Thursday that if voted to power, his party will cut red tape for businesses in the country. Ahead of the first phase of Lok Sabha elections, Rahul Gandhi unveiled his economic agenda and said that his government's focus will be on job creation. Entrepreneurs will get fiscal and tax incentives based on their ability to create jobs. New enterprises will be exempted from seeking any permission in the first 3 years, making it easier to get loans. Now, these will form part of the Congress's election manifesto that will be released next month. And stage is set for simultaneous elections in Arunachal Pradesh in the first phase on 11th of April. The present term saw a lot of turncoat politicians, with 43 Congress lawmakers pulling down the government. Our correspondent Vishal Daya spoke with former Chief Minister Nukum Tukki, who is contesting both the Assembly as well as Lok Sabha constituency.
What is your party's strategy? What is it that you're going to the voters with in terms of promises and what you want to do?
Misgovernance of the BJP-led government at the center has been angered the people, entire northeastern region. Therefore, we are going to get benefit out of that, because people have full faith on Congress in the region.
The general voter out here is more concerned about infrastructure and corruption being, one of the major issues out here. So how is your party planning to go ahead and, address these issues? Because you've been in power for quite long.
During my time, we made the amendment of Lok Ayukta Act in the state, and it was passed in the state assembly. And till today, it is not implemented by the government, BJP government. By now, it should have been implemented. This was to prevent and to check corruptions. This is only law to check corruptions, which we have made it, honestly.
There are a lot of, allegations and counter-allegations happening between both BJP and Congress. But now that the elections are near, what is your party's stand on the issue of PRC?
The issue was laying pending for quite a long time. And so many joint high-power committee was constituted earlier also. It was examining, because laws are not applicable. To do that, because the Bengal Eastern Frontier Regulation Act, 1872, is clear that no outsider other than ST, scheduled tribe, can reside, take residence certificate in Arunachal Pradesh.
Okay. So your party will not support the PRC, and that's what your stand is as well?
We never support before also. And will not support in the future until and unless it is amended in the Act of Parliament. So it cannot be happen now.
And the Election Commission has seized unaccounted cash, illicit liquor, drugs and freebies worth 673 crore rupees since 10th of March. The Election Commission has received more than 23,000 complaints of Model Code of Conduct violations through the C-VIGIL mobile application. It said that 60% of these complaints are correct and action will be taken against them. A nomination process for the first two phases of Lok Sabha elections concluded on Thursday. A total of 1,216 candidates have filed their nominations for the two phases. According to the Election Commission, 616 valid nominations for the first phase and 600 valid nominations for the second phase have been received. In the last 5 weeks, close to 1 crore names have been added to the voter list. The first and second phase of elections are slated for 11th and 18th of April.
Out of the valid nominations, 493 are the male candidates and female candidates are 45. So in total, we have about 616 valid nominations which have been filed so far. This phase 2, the status is like this. Total nominations filed are 635 for 97 parliamentary constituencies, for which there are 95 for the recognized national parties. For the state parties, there's 16. For other registered parties, the 214. For independents, 253. The male candidates are 538, and the female candidates are 41, totaling 600.